In this video, you're going to learn how to SEO your Bosscart website. Really simple. Let's get right to it. So for each page has its own title, its own meta description, and the way to get to that is, there's a couple ways. One way is you go to your pages, and then you can see we're on the home page. So we go to the current page, click these three dots here, show settings, and then click SEO info, and then this is the information that will show on a Google search result. So to SEO your page, you want to make it descriptive, and you want to make it so that it attracts the click, right? You want to make it compelling enough. So this is just a test yoga website, so we'll call it yoga test. That's the name of it. And then we'll do home page. You know what? We'll do home page. And then we'll do dash, and then yoga test. The ultimate, just make some stuff up. The ultimate yoga studio located in New York, right? So as you saw me typing, the orange line here turned green. So this indicates that you're at a good length for social media results. So you want to keep it in there so it's not too short to where you don't have enough keywords, but it's not too long to where they don't show on the listing. And if we were to just keep typing, it'll turn red, meaning it's too long, right? And the same goes for your meta description. You want to write a description of the page and include all the keywords that you want to rank for, and also make it not look crazy with a bunch of keywords, a bunch of words that don't make any sense for a human to read. You actually want to make it compelling enough to when someone reads it on the search results page that they click it and they see it's not like a spam website, basically. So as you see here, this is pretty much a good length for it to be optimized for a Google search result. And then we scroll down, you have this checkbox here to add to the sitemap. So this checkbox means that you want Google to crawl your website and to register all of the pages, or specifically this page, to be in your sitemap that shows up on Google. So by default, this is clicked. But if it's a page that you don't really want to show, like a download page where you have some content that you want to, that is basically just like a thank you page or a download page that you don't want to show up in Google rank, you don't want random traffic going there, you would unclick that. And then this share image, it's not so much an SEO thing, but it's for social media. So when you're sharing this page onto Facebook or Twitter, you'll want, it's better to have an image show rather than just the link, because it takes up more space on the feed, and B, it's more compelling, it's more likely for people to trust it and to click it. So you would basically just click this to add an image that you want to show when you share this link. Instagram DM as well on social media. Not an SEO thing, but this setting is here for that. So that's how you do the SEO info for a page. Now, for your website, I'll just wait for this to load here. All right, so we're going to go to website settings. And your website title is also something you want to make sure that you edit and make sure it is something that's compelling. Because when you share it, once again, the title will show somewhere up in the tabs. You'll see the title there. So when people share, you don't want to have just something random there. You want to actually have it make sense. And then again, your page SEO can be accessed through that settings section here. But essentially, that's how you do it. You just basically go page by page, and then just make your home page. When you do your SEO settings for your home page, just make sure it's like it's fully optimized for everything that you want to show up and search for. When you do your individual pages, like an About Me page or you know, any other page in your website, you want to make it specifically to that content that's on that page. Don't make it general like your home page. Also, so if you have products, so each product needs to have its content SEO. So let me go into, we're going to go into my shop, and then we're going to take a look at the products and take a look at some of the things that we can customize so that your products actually show up in search results. So one thing is your URL. So you want to make sure that your URLs, this is not just for products, this is also for pages, but you want to make sure your URLs reflect the keyword as much as possible. So once again, it just looks natural, and in the search results, the URL actually shows. So it helps you when your URL has the keyword or keyword phrase that you're looking for, as well as having it in the title, as well as having it in the meta description. And then also you have to add, this is just like the meta description for a page, you want to add a description here for each product, right? And then as you see, as I add more content, it gets into that sweet spot of the amount of characters needed so that it's optimized for SEO. So that's how you SEO a particular product. So you can actually SEO an image and have an image on your website rank on Google, even though a page isn't ranking on Google, right? So for example, on each block, this background image here for this block, this section, we can actually go in and write an image description for that. So it's almost like an alt, it's called an alt description. But basically, like people that are blind, they can read what's on your website or have it read to them. Basically, they can basically see what's going on your website, even if they can't see the images. So that's essentially how you want to describe your images. So you want to put, you know, yoga pose in the woods, which is apparently what's going on here. Woods doesn't have an E. And then wow, you've got that description there. So when someone Googles yoga pose in the woods, this image will likely show up somewhere. It may not be at the top. That just depends on other aspects of your optimization. But that's how that works. And then also, if we add an image, we just drag an image right here. And then we add an image. Let's say I don't have any images on here, but if we add an image, we would just add a description here and just describing what the image is, right? And then that'll help it show on Google. So the idea is whatever your website is about, if all of your images have keywords that are tied to that subject, if all of your meta descriptions are tied to that subject, all of your page titles are tied to that subject, all of your products are tied to that subject, all of your URLs are tied to that subject, your website is optimized to rank, right? And I didn't go over it yet. Basically to change the URL, we would go into pages, and then we would choose the page options, show settings, and then right here we could, under page info, we can actually customize the URL. So if the home page is just the home page, it's just going to be this URL. But if this weren't the home page or like an About Me page, we would put something like, you know, about yoga, you know, test, right? Or if it's a product page, we would put something like, you know, what do we do? Poses, poses for in-home yoga. I'm just making stuff up because I have no idea, but this is like make it like a keyword that you would want that page to rank on your website for, basically. So that's basically how you SEO your website. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.